Hi, I'm Greg Highland, and welcome to my weekly video blog, Critical Tips. This week, the inquiry that we'll answer is what's the difference between protective apparel and clean room or critical environment apparel? I'll answer this question by breaking it up into basic three subsets. The first one is we'll talk about packaging, then we'll talk about the substrate material, and then the construction of them. Well, upon just obvious visual inspection, you can see protective apparel tends to be packaged in generic packaging. There's typically a lot number information. There's no coding to know the suitability of use. And when we open up protective apparel, you can see that this protective apparel is in an uncoated chipboard. So there's no bag in a bag. You just literally open up the case and here you go with your protective apparel garment. You'll also note that these protective garments are contaminated by the uncoated chipboard. So protective apparel is not bag in a bag, and it's not packaged appropriate for taking into a gown room. In converse fact, let's look at disposable apparel designed for a critical environment. The first thing that you'll see is that the product is appropriately labeled for a critical environment. When we open up the carton box, we see that we have a bag in a bag, so that the proper protocol is when you open up the carton box, this is a detrashing procedure, and then this is taken downstream to the gown room. When we look at the bag in the bag, we can see that the product is clearly labeled with the part number and the lot number and the construction of the product at the dispensing. Another thing not to be overlooked is related to the packaging is clean room packaging is always flat pack or bulk pack. This allows this product to be cut open, put in a dispenser, and rapidly donned. With a clean room product, you're looking for ease of use, you're looking for consistency of use. The opposite of that is in a protective environment product, these shoe covers are all rolled up, and so the operator is going to have to spend a lot of time to unroll these. It's not very convenient. So there's marked differences between packaging. The most obvious one is product designed for a clean room typically state they're designed for a clean room, and in this instance even the classification of clean room that they're suitable for. Let's talk a little bit about substrates. Generally speaking, the substrate material for protective apparel is really just designed to protect the operator from contamination for their environment. So protective apparel isn't really designed, it's not engineered to ensure that the environment stays clean. What you're looking to do is to make sure that the operator is not contaminated. The substrate difference with critical environments is you're looking to make sure that the operator is not contaminated. You're also looking to make sure that the operator cannot contaminate the process or the product by having a garment that will flake or outgas or contaminate. So there's a marked difference with substrates. And then finally, the construction is typical construction for protective apparel garments is going to be a surge seam. However, in some critical applications of protective apparel, in hazmat suits or P3 or P2 suits, you're going to have a pressure suit that is going to be a bound seam. Typically, most clean room garments are all bound seam. So just to summarize, there really is a significant difference. Protective apparel is designed to protect the operator from the environment. Clean room apparel is designed for two purposes: to make sure that the operator has protection from the environment, but also to make sure that the operator doesn't contaminate the product or process in their clean room environment. Thank you.